It says how sad, quite saddening. Sadly they die and sadly it'll end. But as long as my function exists, death is not far, and the Olympian will be brimmed with life. Olympus no inochi no. Oh yeah, there is no. Yeah, so it's essentially she's saying as long as I'm alive and my function, my authority is still in place, the death is something of a faraway place. The life and the bloom of Olympus will never wither. Oh my god, is she just going to different districts and just eradicating? Holy fuck. But why do I feel so sad? Why do I think something such a sad thing to do? My god, stop. Oh my god, she's eradicating the fucking second district. Not gonna lie, the animation is so sick, bro. Oh my god, I love the. That's fucking disgusting. Some people were running. Some run, but the others give prayers. Pray.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. It says, Mistress Demeter, Master Demeter, Demeter, please, please forgive us. Please forgive us and have mercy. Please, please restore my arm. My child is splattered into many pieces. Please do help us. Please. At the sheer fact that this continuous occurrence to happen, please do help us. Give us ambrosia. Hurry, hurry, hurry. But the people's words did not been heard. People's words were being ignored. The prayers would not be answered, nor the prayers could be heard from her, to her. Dots. The status report on the land is a complete chaos and confusion. At the sheer fact that the town that we used to see is no longer in sight, and I can't confirm. But one thing I can confirm through eyesight: Demeter, distance around 20,000 kilometers. Well, look at that. It seems that it's showing its tail, or it's showing its butt. We should definitely strike while we still have the chance. Yes! Oh! Oh!「世界の同級生少佐という点から空想銃は異世界形態の王と深く結びつく。つまり我らの破壊神作において論情すればゼウス以外の神々を相手にする必要はないのだよ。敵の戦力を削る以上の意味は見なまってともいい。だがOkay, yeah. So essentially, the AI, aka Tesla, it's saying is that the sheer fact from our world's perspective and our view, we've figured out the Lostbelt is completely 100% deeply connected to the Lostbelt king and king only. Meaning that there is, in order for our Operation God Destruction to occur, the most optimal and supreme way to do this is to fight Zeus, God himself, and none other. Because fighting the other will only, yeah, 敵の戦力を削る以上意味はないと言ってもいい。Yeah, the only reason is to shred the enemy's numbers or fighting capabilities. It's essentially Tesla saying it's futile, but the people's scream, the people's prayers, and the agony and the sheer torturing scene that's seen within you. No heroic spirit could ignore. Well, there's no way anybody that has survived through wars and seen terrors would let this thing go abide. 大国の支配者の中にはそれなりにいる。So it's essentially there might be some people who would, kind of able to ignore this situation. Like for instance, the war heroes or war generals or anybody that is in charge of a large country would be able to cut down their loss or ignore the situation that is seen before you because they are used to losing lives. They have used to losing losses. They've already gotten used to detach the emotions of themselves. But I will ask you this. Is a heroic spirit the one that throws away? Is a heroic spirit the one that allowed them to be killed? That's right. There might be other sides that would say yes, but that is not I, and that is not us. We will save as much as we could. That's right. 最後中には殺戮しか残るまい。Because in the very end, only massacre will be. In the very end, what we see is massacre. And there's only a massacre and there is a mass murderer in front of us. We will be opening up the night. We will be taking care of all the difficulty and saving them from suffering. That is why we are labeled heroes. Even some might be a hero that kills others. Others might save others for the sake of peace or for themselves or for their country. But right now, everyone, right now, if the same situation is happening as up top as it was happening during our time, a destruction of city and a massacring of these same people, there is a way, there is a method to fight this out this time. Unfortunately, during our time, there was a secret weapon that was not finished until we had perished. But with the collaborator, we have finished and perfected this secret weapon before. Meaning that this time, there is a fighting chance. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much for the very moralic statement. But while we're on this very important mission, you talk a little too long. Oh. Well. Should you be the one that's saying that? It even has It says It seems that it even has a time count. Yeah, it essentially says touche. It also has a time count that it's counting. Ah, わざわざ演技手を乗れたのは確かめるためだと。あれでやんのしょ。君たち次第だ。さあ。The sheer fact that I did put on a facade or this little charade is to test you, after all. The ladies and gentlemen of Claudia. Now the decision is now befallen up to you. What will you do? So I ask of you, Protag, what will you do? Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. It says, I'm going to stop that god. Or, I'm going to I'm going to make sure to chisel as much combat. The second option is I'm going to chisel as much combat stat as I can. Meaning that we want to, we're going to stop that god. Home smiles. Mash is determined. Says yes. Oh! Again, Mr. Foe, please be in this little space here. Alright. I've got the situation and reported at hand. This gigantic 7-layer shot heroic cannon is up and running. Is being up and running. It's warming up. I need 400 seconds before firing, able to fire. This will be the Operation 1 of eradicating the gods. Eradicating Operation Demeter Destruction. Please. Please be in your please we will be in your care, everyone. Dun, 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 dun. Few minutes before. Olympus Underground. The underground base of the Alliance. Operation God Destruction? That's exactly the word. We've made a couple operation in order to eradicate these or shoot down these gods. Ore tachi doumei no mokiteki de sonzai igi to itte ii. Desu tachi mo zutto sore o sumete. So just think of it as our main objective and our reason why we're doing this. Mr. Tesla and the others were okay with this. Sadly, our attempt has failed. I would like you to pick up where we left off, people of Claudia. Our footstep. Please do. Yeah, please do. I'm pretty sure the Mahatoma will guide the way. This Saint Graph, or the one, the me that is now might not know about the situation, but it seems that we fought side by side whenever we were somewhere else once, right? I remember correctly. It was during the great land of America. We fought wars, and during those times we fought shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, we fought shoulder to shoulder together. Those days. And I will be determined. And I will be the one to say this. For certain that in this gigantic metropolitan cities and towns, no matter how much strength you use or how much struggle, how much full burst you go for, the battle is going to be an uphill for sure. And with that, use this. Senpai, this machine's a phone? Wait, it's a nano machine, huh? Wait, this is a Teos Chronomia injection place. Yes, from the outer interior looks of it, it looks almost as a shrine of Atlantis. Shrines that we've seen in Atlantis. These are more original focus, or what we should say, more of a origin potency. Abilities, functions, and even the magical or the substance would be on another level. Ah, 神々の王である証、クロノスクラウンの下ではクロノミナは決して決死をしない。クロノスクラウンというのは仙台にあるだからメカなグランドね。王家ね。So yeah, it says it's interesting because she specifically says the proof of King of Gods under or within the Kronos crown, Chronomia will not be able to function. Or will not let go, or it won't deteriorate. I think that's the word. And then Musashi specifically says Kronos crown is one of those gigantic big temple, that big old mech that's above the king's throne, right? Yes. During the very first Makia War, it was under control of God Kronos. Kago no Ryo no Nano Machine no Kiho Kisei Yodo ga enji sarete iru. Totemo go kago ga aru. Te atari kata shi. It says it had the function of nanomachine sprites and it has potency guaranteed, right? It's a very very protective, quote unquote, very guardianship attribute is what I should say, right? Foul! Foul! Hey. Now, Falcon. It's a little dangerous, so don't get too close. If you were to be injected, Falcon, if anything happened, your body might, your cute little body might become all muscular. Oh, fool. Cute. That is a fucking, if you don't know, that fucking macho reference right there is, I forgot. Was it an April Fool's? There was a picture where the fucking foe was like giga muscular and bodied Merlin. That was the funniest fucking meme. But anyway, Goddess Athena and God Ares. This is the combination of those. A combination of those gods meddling together with their own strength to create this Theos Kurinomia, aka it's a combined gods, both engineering and their skills and their strength mixed together to create a micro nano machines that that's technically like, you know, a cannon, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this is the crystallization that only soldiers that's near the temple are allowed to use. During combat situation, this has a wonderful capability of power. It's only a temporarily, but it's one of the instruments or trump card that was provided by the quote-unquote collaborator. It can strengthen the Saint Graph. It can strengthen each one of your Saint Graphs. After all, just a heroic spirit can't fight gods or cut down gods. After all, yet that's the god Ares' Kurinomia. I've heard that that's already been eradicated during our travels to Atlantis, but I guess that will be the case. But the understanding is a little different. It is subtle and minuscule, but all the high concentrated crystallization of 12 gods does exist and it is stored in this place, so please be at ease. I know that regularly a human heroic spirit can modify itself to them, but we've already figured out and fixed the problem at bay already with our engineering skills of ours. Wow. That's amazing. That's like a Buddha in hell. It means we can power up without hesitation, right? It says, as a warrior, aka samurai, that lives by the sword, if there's any method that can be taken to achieve victory, I'll take it. That's my sword style, after all. Well, I gotta say one thing though. There are heroic spirits that can even cut down God, so, well, you know, the situation though. Me too. Please upgrade as well. At this very current situation, I won't be an additional combat force for Masta. So Masta, please, can I get a permission? It says, yes, let's borrow its power, but don't push yourself, okay? Is that the swole full? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, there you go, chat. It's gonna be a little off topic real quick, but remember when Musashi joked about Falcon getting that muscle? Here's that Onegai muscle for... Don't want to get those muscles, chat. I will murder you, Merlin. That's what I was talking about. It says, thank you, senpai. If there's any changes or bad vital reaction, I'll let you know right away. But I think we're going to be okay. I've seen a lot of people or a lot of friends use Kuronomiya in Atlantis to fight. It's just that this is my turn now. Miss Mash, Miss Musashi, please stand there. We're going to be injecting Kuronomiya. Preparations being set. At the same time, while we're doing this, I'm going to be explaining to you the goddess, machine goddess Demeter. We're going to be monitoring visuals now of the lay ground. So the goddess of the land Demeter. Or the Hoshi ana Fudoko Shoshin. Holy fuck, that's a long ass name for a goddamn god. I'm not gonna fucking raw translate that. But it's essentially, think of it as a mobile intergalactic arc traveling. I don't know the specific word, but it provides food. Not food, but provides nourishment. So it's an intergalactic arc that provides nourishment ship Demeter. I'm not gonna fucking... there you go. Interstellar production ship. That's... I guess that'd be the better terminology, do it, yeah. Because there's a different way of saying interstellar production ship. It's technically, yes, a production ship, but there's a completely different way of saying it. But yeah, to condense that fucker, yeah, it's an interstellar galactic production ship Demeter. オリンポス星間間に必要な知識を地上にあって世には必要な原子を無限に再生する神です Holy fuck, dude. That's insane. It's like literally a 3D printer. 3D printer with no need of like resin. So, for Olympian troops, it provides materials or quote unquote production availabilities within that land, allowing them to infinitely create the resources necessary. That's the quote unquote ship, but they name it God. Olympia's gods are all nanomachines. Essentially, just think of them as transformers that can infinitely do a lot of good shit. So it's like their machine is the same as our Saint Graph. Yeah. So this is their astral body, aka their true form at the moment. Yeah, human form is just more convenient to talking to humans. Because listen, nobody wants to see that shit, alright? If you're a human and you see that shit, you get fucking PTSD from Evangelion. You know what happens, bro. Whenever you see that fuck. So, in order to, be worshipped, they need to run down. They need to be run down to a humanoid form because so they can be less like they can be respected instead of a thing. And like I said, it's just kind of also convenient, hyperplot convenient in a way. Alright, so 原子であるガイアの原子を財布の中に紛れているが彼女だと思います。So, within any of the ships, she has the most attribute closest to the god of Gaia. She's definitely the one that is... she's definitely the one that is quote-unquote... so essentially she's saying she has the attributes, abilities, the functionality of a Gaia. Very close to Gaia. Meaning that she has, she has the authority, aka an ability to produce and revive. Essentially, it can reproduce and then it can fix the production. So, 生産と作成。力の使用には相当大量の魔力を消失します。But using this strength will diminish her magical supply. But understand that they are gods, and with the god altered ley line, aka the magical circuits that's on the the Olympus. They are connected to that interstellar crystallization that is above the metropolis. So essentially, Adere said, listen, she does use mana. She can lose mana, but she is connected to the ley line that was remodified to fit the gods, right? Remodified to fit the gods that takes energy from the pure crystallization summit that is above Olympus. That the sheer fact that no matter how many times you attack them, essentially she can just... Saise? What the fuck is Saise? I can't. It's like so early in the morning and I'm drinking Red Bull. Saise. Restoration. No matter how many times you attack, it just restores itself. Self-healing. Regeneration. That's the word. Thank you. Regeneration. Yeah, so it's essentially, listen, this bitch gonna regenerate every time you attack. Complete destruction is impossible at this rate. 死した、営農した、満ちた、有効物を素材として、実現化させるスクリーム、ルシウスを使用しています。無限の再生による防御と人工体によってそれだ強力な巨大な存在です。That means it's gonna AoE every fucking time. Fuck. So it says it can use the surrounding area that it has eradicated with the Scream Elusius as a material or supplies. Meaning that everything that she AoEs and gets eradicated, she can use that to her, to her ability, to her magical supply. So the infinite regeneration and its defense, due to its defense, and an AoE attack, a very powerful being that can destroy fucking cities, and at the sheer fact that if we were to fight it directly, we have no chance of winning. Of course not. I see. As expected of one of the pillars of the 12 gods, after all. It seems that yesterday you used this uneased noise vibration. It seems that you all prepared that appears to shut off the magical resources and the gods. Perhaps. That is one of our hidden tactics that we've been using, but unfortunately it's not something that we can countlessly create within numbers. At the sheer fact that at this very moment magical charge is required to charge, and the current state we can't use it. And technically at this time the stuff is at the other place. I'm so sorry. 今のところは原物は他の場所にあるんだ。すまない。ふむ。そう楽ばかりはできない。It says, as expected, it won't go easily as planned. But we've came out and calculated and manufactured this special weapon. This 7-layered heroic cannon would do. With this, it's not a possibility of zero, of fighting against that god. It says, whoa, a 7-layered, 7-shot heroic cannon. You know, it sounds great, but what is it? Is it 7-layered? No, it's 7. What's the word? It's 70 ren eireiho, which is it's 70 layer that shoots 7 times of a heroic cannon. During the Tesla's time, we didn't make it in time, but right now we can do it. The cannon has been, the heroic cannon has already been completed. Right now we have a method, a plan to fight against a god. This cannon. It says it doesn't sound very interesting as the soldier's attributes, but naturally, the tone of the name definitely riles people's heart. The 7-layer multi-shot heroic spirit cannon. Indeed, we have lost against the gods. We did, but our battles were never and was never in vain fighting against them. There was a method and there was a road for victory at hand, but it just meant that our hands could not reach that far. That's about it. But right now, the path is clear. Follow after us. And yeah, follow after us. Go over our corpses and seize this victory. Yeah, and seize this and grab it. The victory. Happy yet? If I leave it to these two, they're gonna start going on a long explaining talk. So I'll take it from here. This gigantic, 7-layered, multi-shot heroic spirit cannon. You know, technically, this is a really big, wonderful Mahatma cannon. All 7 spirits' heroic essence of magical energy has been all cultivated to create this one thing. It's a part of a mystic code, what should say. Or, 魔術をよって魔術をよいた兵器とでも言ってもいいわ。It says you can just make it as a soldier or a weapon that's used with magic, imbued with magic, would you say. It's made with Hades, Apollon, Alice, Hephaestus, Olympus, and people from all over the world. The people that wanted to coexist. Yeah, the gods that wanted to coexist with humans. We've met all those people's Kuronomiya that lost due to the Great War. We've injected all that and そこそこすごい一応当てるように設計したの。私たちみんなと協力者と。It says, and then we made sure that we'd be able to shoot one shot that is beyond imaginable. That's what we planned for. Us and that collaborator. LA 法を直接によって4種の根義の死、すなわち精霊を響かせて波動させてこれを叩く。英霊法の直撃によって改心のすなわちファミコンをそうです。So it's essentially using this cannon, a direct hit from this cannon, should rattle up the divine essence or divine graft or the main core, and will blast them in. It should work. I'm pretty sure. Well, let's start preparing an actual tactic, shall we? Objective is going to be that machine goddess Demeter that is moving towards the south district, destroying everything that she sees. It seems that she's even vibrating all the way to the underground, so it's only a matter of time this place gets utterly destroyed too. So, before that ever happens, we're going to ambush it with this cannon. From our calculations, that it says from our calculations, this cannon would do optimal damage, maximum optimal damage in 4 different places here. Point alpha, beta, gamma, and I don't know what that one is. I don't know what the other one is, chat. I don't know what that one is. Is that gamma? I want to say gamma. Or is that delta? That's a D? Bruh. I did not know it looks like that. At the sheer fact that we're gonna lure the machine goddess Demeter there, fire the cannons, and after we fired it, we will constantly barrage it. That's gonna be our key point of victory. But be careful. Even if the cannons are completed, the possibility of shooting it is one time and one time only. If you were to fail, understand that your failures and your loss is imminent. Ah shit, we only got one shot, chat. A, B, gamma, delta. Yeah, I know the gamma. I didn't know that the other one is delta. Well, now I know. The injection of Kuronomiya has been completed. Magic material light, no vital sign difference whatsoever. Checked. Yep, I feel ready to go already. Wow, I feel like my strength, my will, and my magical energy just is rising up to the top. I've heard the situation with all this big cannon talk. So that means all we're going to do is load up that special big cannon, blast it, and then we're gonna cut the god, right? That means that we're gonna use all our strength and we're gonna get this work. Is that what I need to understand, Protag? Yes. Let's do this. Operation God, eradicating the god. Mitsugami Sakusen Kaishi. Operation God Destruction is a go! Yes, master! Foo! Well, I do have to tell you one thing before we all go. I'm not gonna take any more of your time, but during the I see. Chat, we gotta watch out with our whatchamacallit. We gotta watch with our conversation. Okay. So during the landside, watch what you say. Don't mention about the base position. Don't even mention our names, alright? If you're going to say it in underground, that's okay. Anyway, that's it. Okay, so remember that, chat. Understood. Remember that we can't mention... If there's a dialogue mentioning their name, we gotta do our utmost best to not mention it. So are we ready to go? Well then, let's start this operation. So yeah, we gotta watch it. I think this means that if we were to conversate, we have to watch what we say, because I think Demeter can hear, and I think depending on your conversation, the battle's gonna differ. Objective has sighted. She's coming from the north, south. She's coming from the South District, north to right now in the north, midwest, not mid, southeast, South North District. このままでは, she's going from south to north. She's going south side to north, so she's going left to right. So she's going from west to east. Technically, if you want to compare, if you're staring at Olympus like dead down, she's going west to east. But for our objective, she's coming from south to north. So if this were to continue, the entire place will be eradicated in no time. 10時、地獄ごと町に完全壊滅。南部が終わったら他の地陸へ移動する火山らしかしら。So it says, yep. She's definitely thorough. She's eradicating this place completely, wiping them out. After this south sector is finished, she'll probably go to the other districts, move around. I think that's her calculation. It says, yep, if that were to happen, no matter which district you're in, anybody that plots against or allies against it would definitely be put into extinction. And to be perfectly honest, the allied base of the South District side is going to be on that, is technically on underground of this side in the first place. My goodness. 合力で思い切りのいいこと、敵ながらやることが派手じゃん。 It says, yeah, my goodness, for a bad guy, what they do is pretty harsh and pretty spectacle. Last time, after they massacred and completely murdered the heroic spirits on the surface side, they stopped the destruction, but this time, I don't know what her final objective is. She might eradicate the entire district just for the sake. Well, without further ado, we have to fight this out anyway. Yeah, if we were to get wiped in the surface, if we were to get wiped on the underground, if we were to get wiped in general, it's the same end. Might as well. Understood. And I wanted to confirm, how is the status of the cannon? Right now, it's at the district. It's at the middle of the district, Southside Plaza. Right now, it's being prepped already. Being disguised. Set up on the high, tall skyscraper building. It's already been prepped to go. It's being prepped in location Alpha. Now, lure this machine god Demeter to the Alpha sector. Right when the timing is correct, we'll shoot. Oh! Mr. Fosan, you gotta come into this space now. Well, I'm going to say this again. Unfortunately, the machine god Demeter is not moving all on her own. Under her, there's multiple guardianships. Right under the machine god, there are multiple guardian types escorting her. 具体的には広い星並びに移動体の魔獣の群れ. So essentially, to put it simply, there are iron beasts surrounding her. Surrounding right beneath her. これに接触、誘導していくことで神々デメテルの注意を引けるはずです。So it says, by interacting and creating a diversion, you should grab the machine god Demeter's attention, if I were to be correctly. Because she used a tremendous amount of strength and willpower, Demeter doesn't really have an experience or have an attribute of tactics or plan or strategy. That is going to be, that is going to be our upper hand. At the sheer fact that, we're going to be attacking the surrounding enemies and pull its attention. And bringing it to location Alpha. Yeah, we're going to be luring the machine god Demeter to location Alpha. Fascinating. Truly, truly fascinating. If I were to explain this in this terminology, this type of tactic is, I guess we better do, at least we gotta do it to see if it works type. Huh? Holmes? これあえてこう言っておくとしようか。大気機参戦術その1、やってみないとわからないだ。So yeah, let's so anti machine gun battle tactics number 1. If I were to operate it like this. やってみないとわからないだ。We gotta do it unless we try. What? Holmes? Wait, what happened? What kind of nonchalant saying is that? Yes. Yes, senpai. This within my memory, this shouldn't be possible. That Mr. Sherlock Holmes, is that the curse? What the fuck? Is that what the Zeus's curse is? That the Mr. Holmes is at the sheer fact that he read the atmosphere and said these words. Well, it's the truth after all. Huh? Wait. Was this person like this before? Did he smoke something in the pipe? Was there something in the pipe that he smoked? I do enjoy quite a lot in the pipe, but right now I'm sober as I can be. And right, oh, okay, yeah, this is the curse. Okay, yeah. This technically kind of is the curse, I bet. There's no way that somebody is being disguised as me at this very moment. But you do realize this multiple magical energy reading detected, do you not? Yes. 200 meters and counting. There's enemy readings. Compared to Machine Goddess Demeteru, the distance is 2,200. The battle is long range battle is available. Master. Foe. So what will you do? What do you mean? What would I do? Mash Musashi, please get your combat ready. Understood. Well, it's like, all right. First wave, right? Come on over. And let us begin. The battle tactic 2. No matter what we do, we gotta do what we gotta do.